Let there be light, and there was light. Okay, according to Mother Eve, yes, this Mother Eve spell. So, I'm going to do this presentation now on the way. This is Words of Christ. Now, reason why I'm doing this as well is to really show that the Christ's teachings and Mother Eve is really one and the same, in the sense of saying that the numerology is presenting to us an in-depth understanding that we are more than we think we are. Mother Eve is more than we think Mother Eve is. In essence, the serpent in the Garden of Eden is Mother Eve, just like we act out different parts or different roles in this fair. We act out being a mother, I act out being a sister, a cousin, a friend, in my work, hair presenting, all these different roles that we act out. This is what it had been for Mother Eve. Now, the other thing is, just like I can turn on my, I can tune in, load up a page on my my Facebook channel, or I could have several different like I have several different presentations on YouTube. This is all aspects of Mother Eve's makeup, Mother Eve's ability to portray all different roles. So someone else could be observing me doing this presentation, and another person will be seeing me in another working role. So, and I'm the same person with the 14 gods, of course, with the 14 gods. So we can see that I am acting all these different roles, and all this is the seed of Mother Eve that has been passed on to us, or the seed of that which we have been created. So basically, when it is said that Mother Eve was in the garden, or the serpent was in the garden, the serpent was in the garden. I mean, I could disguise myself and make myself look like, well, this is why, okay, we do not crawl on our bellies like a serpent, but we do act the part of the serpent. And there it is said that the serpent was the wisest of all creatures. We see that that we still have that understanding of the serpent today. Hence why we won't just turn our backs and just ignore the serpent like it never existed. It is present. It is the gift that we have been given. And Mother Eve is the serpent. Mother Eve is Satan. Hence why when Satan is taunting you or tempting you, that you are present with whatever that you are being tempted to make a decision, whether you go along with that which you feel you are tempted to, or ignore it, or do something else, or overcome it, whatever it is that we do. And it is by those actions that we are presented those opportunities to grow, or those opportunities present us growth and understanding of who we truly are, and the understanding of our makeup. Unless we have that understanding of our makeup, we do not understand our maker, the 14 gods, and how they operate through us by our actions. Then we reflect that which, of course, the understanding we have of them. So now Christ is teaching, for instance, I am the way. So I've done a presentation, but the camera, of course, it was cut short, and I had done the whole I am, because the I am is Mother Eve. The I am, when Mother Eve said to Moses, say I am that I am, that we recognize that as Mother Eve. Okay, which we still, this is another thing that is so important for us to recognize. Like I have just completed a video on good and God. So the only difference with that good and God is a knot. A knot. And we saw that the knot represents it represents 6, that which we are. And 6, of course, I had shown how 6, it takes us back to being 8, and 8 takes us back to seeing that which Mother Eve is teaching us about. In essence, it's really a journey of understanding. That's what it is. When we get it, it seemed like a game. In fact, I am now treating it like a game, because it is witty, because that's how Mother Eve operates. And this is why oftentimes people do things and they say, oh, the devil made me do that. They have not taken time to understand the real makeup of the devil and how they participate in that devil, which the word devil is lived. So basically, when one say, I have had a well-lived life, well, they have saying that they have lived an experiential life. They know about life. They have turned it inside out. Okay. So the way this time I'm going to do, this is what I am. So we have said I am, which is the God, which is also, this is 9, this is 5. This is really saying beginning and end. The am is end. Now I saw this, which I'm going to have to refer to this as in the Adam. So basically, in the word Adam, the AM is actually here denoting end. Okay, so after, meaning Adam is like, would be after the end. That was the man after the end. So 9 is beginning. So the AD is after, because BC is like before, and there we have AD is after. Okay, now it's specifically like saying before Christ. And here is like the AD. I think the D, I am not quite sure, but it still means after Christ in that sense. Okay, but putting this aside, this is also in correlation with the abbreviation of RE, which is where we say regarding something. Regarding or in making reference to something here. So here we are saying, Christ is saying, I am referring, because Christ is being very clear here now with 9 and 5, beginning and end. This is saying that there's a cycle happening here, and that cycle is the way. So the way, meaning, and the word the, we are the. In fact, we are the. Because the is that which is people, which is 6. That which is person, that is also 6, I believe. That is the Genesis. And that which was created on the 6th day. So we are the, everything that was created, we consist of all those things. So there we are the. So Christ is saying, meaning the beginning and end is saying that it consists of this, the way, which is, the word way is 5, 1, 7. Adding this together is 13. This is 13. And when Christ said, I am the way, there is a wholeness here, because 1 plus 3 is 4. And when we do the numerical value for the word 8, it gives us 4 as well. So just bear it in mind, we could still say, when we do the numerical value for the word 4, it gives us 6, and we get 7. From 6 is 7, and 7 also is 20. 20 gives us 8. So we can see how the way comes here. This is, I am the way. When we add these together, it gives us 10. But just let's look at way. Let's look at truth. And let's look at life. So I am way. Okay. Let's wipe this off. The way is 13. Now we see that also correlates with the 12 at the Last Supper, Christ with his disciples at the table. And of course, with the equal sign of 2, which correlates with this 13 on the sacrifice template right here, because this is the 13 here. Let's do this here. This is 13. And when they have the agreement, everyone is equal, so they form a bond. And that bond gives us the letter B. That's why the letter B is so powerful. Okay. So, of course, the way is perfect, because if we add this together, this would give us 10, and the word perfect equals 10. The word 10 equals free. Free is freedom. So this is all those, these are the reasons when people say they accept Christ. Christ came, he says, I come to set the captive free. So he comes to offer freedom, to really show the way. By understanding this numerical value, you need to recognize the I am within you. As I have shown in the word good, am is good. There is I. We talk, we refer to ourselves in this way and say, I am good. Whatever you say here, add behind this I am, that's what you are. I am the way, Christ said. So yes, you are 10, you are perfect. But we would find it difficult in many cases to say, I am perfect. That really amazes me. So I am truth. I am the truth. The is the people. We are the. Truth is 2, which is 9, 3, 2, 8. Adding these together, 10. This would be 21, 24. 2 plus 4 equals 6. So we have, adding this, let's just do way. So we have 4, 6, and I am the life. Notice, Christ didn't just say, I am life. I am the way. So there is a stipulation of, really making a point to address who is way. If you are number 6, I was going to say, if we are 6, are we not included in this way? Are we not included in the truth? Christ didn't say, I am, okay, I am the way, I am truth. He could have said, I am way, I am truth, but the I am still refers to that which we are. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life. Could have said, I am life. No, I am the life. Nothing in that book is written by chance. L-I-F-E. Of course, this is 3, 9. And the word if in the middle, just like in the crucifixion, we have if in the middle, because the crucifixion or life is being reflected in the crucifixion. And when it is also said that God gave Adam a wife, or Adam knew his wife, that was also part of the crucifixion. So we could say the wife is part of the crucifixion. Oh, okay. And that's a strong statement, but okay. This is 23. 2 plus 3. Now we see that coincides with the word waters, which is Mother Eve. So we have 5, 1 in Genesis of chapter 1 verse 2, 2, 5, 9, 1. So we can see here, the cycle is here. The waters is the cycle. The waters is reflected here. And it would be interesting to see if we would have any other word that has this ER before we get to the waters in the scriptures, as in verse 2. Because the ER is giving an error. It is reflecting as RE, or it is regarding, or it is recovering. It is all of those, meaning there is a cycle. It is telling you, hey, what is ending and beginning. What is ending? The words we know that the words were formed, or they continue, however they evolved, that there might have been the WHAT, but to make the point and make this wheat, and for whatever reasons, there is like, what errors is happening here? This is like questions here. Okay, so let's just add this. This is 10, 15, 20, 23. This is Mother Eve. Of course, Mother Eve is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. And we have also seen Mother Eve come as life, as in 23. And I believe that would be in, of course, it's in the waters. Okay, it's in the waters. But this is Mother Eve right here as 5. Now, this is Christ saying, and I am the life. So let's add this up. So it's the way, which is 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 5 is 15. Now, this is what Christ is saying. And this is why I really want to show that the scripture is really a mathematical construct. Nothing is written by chance in the book or the Bible, of the King James Version of the Bible. And I have this strong notion that other Bibles written after this version is really like a detour, or just to really take out the focal point or understanding of that discovery, of that revelation. And so people can just more immerse themselves in the storyline instead of the construct of what is really being conveyed. Because right now, for instance, I am saying that to do the numerical value of the word good, which consists of the word God, and which also gives me the other O, gives me that value of 6, which I am. I am 6, as we have just seen here. I am the, and I am truth right here. And if we were to do the numerical value, there's another thing that we will cover in another presentation, and see how this is really about the